a new phenomenon that seems to be happening within the YouTube community. The YouTube diss tracks. Y'all ready? Let's go.
More money, I want your money, I want more money, I want your money. More money, I want your money, I want more money, I want your money. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause after this shit, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause after this shit, I was a hoe. More money, I want your money, I want more money, I want your money. More money, I want your money, I want more money.
Because we're from Britain, okay? We don't spill tea, we drink it. Bitch! Yes guys, it's your girl Paige back at it again with yet another video for you hoes. Oh my god, it has been way too long since I've been sat here in front of the camera. I have a bunch of time off work, which means more time to deliver you the best quality content that I know how. I want to talk to you guys about gaming drama. I know, I don't even game. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I also want to talk to you guys about a new phenomenon that seems to be happening within the YouTube community. The YouTube diss tracks. Okay, so if you haven't been keeping up with the whole diss track saga that's been going on between KSI, Ethan, Harry, and all of the Sidemen, then I'm here to give you a little bit of a brief description of what's going on. Now, usually what I do is I do a 60-second rundown to tell you guys who these people are and why you guys should give any Fs. Family friendly. But today I'm not going to be doing that. Oh no. There are like literally over 7 people involved in this entire saga. We are not wasting 7 minutes on these people, their careers, and what it is that they do. I don't care. Do you care? I don't care. So I'm just going to give you a brief rundown of exactly what has happened. Okay, so this whole entire debacle started a few weeks ago when KSI had said that he was going to be leaving the Sidemen. If you're not aware of who the Sidemen are a collaborative YouTube group, like a collaborative YouTube channel, kind of like what Tanamoja did with Trash. This whole thing was kind of promoted as a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours kind of thing. As in loads of different people, a lot of cross-pollination, and a hell of a lot of collaborations. However, this whole thing came to a massive screaming halt when KSI, the leader, the one with the most subscribers and the most influence, who was in Sidemen, decided that enough's enough. Not only did he tweet his departure on social media, he also decided to make a video explaining why he was leaving the Sidemen.
I am no longer with the Sidemen. I will be going solo, I guess. Yeah. Why I'm leaving Sidemen? Mainly because of Ethan. I'd say he was the main reason I'm leaving. Can't stand him.
In this video, KSI explained that he was leaving the Sidemen primarily because of one particular person, Ethan. Now, I want you guys to put a pin in Ethan because there is a reason that I'm going to come back to him. So put a pin in his name and know that we're going to come and circle all the way around and come back to that key player. So then he decided, because of his upset, anger and dismay towards Ethan, he was going to make a diss track. Seems like a funny way to have departed a group that you're not too happy with, but okay, you know.
Also, it's worth noting that Ethan decided that he was going to move into KSI's old room in the Sidemen house, which obviously was going to cause some kind of contention. And this is prior to him actually putting down his diss track first before KSI. Good way to throw him off.
Only got a leak Keemstar pick. Are you afraid of showing her flaws? Fat joke here, fat joke there. You got the best fat joke of the year.
You think that the diss at your king is the wise thing to do while I'm feeding you? I'ma keep calling you fat cause that's all of the shit that I see in you. No.
So this diss track dropped. Everyone went crazy. But what people weren't expecting was for the rest of the Sidemen to take it upon themselves then to make their own diss tracks.
But wait a second, didn't you mention 10 bars later there was a girl you banged after told you that taught you a lesson? It's mad.
And then, I swear to God, KSI decided to drop the track of the century. Little Boy. I swear to God, it's possibly one of the best things that I've heard in like forever, and proper encapsulates British grime music. Little boy wanna get involved. Come on in, let's get involved, you prick.
Wish you never hit back, cause a little boy gonna feel it when I get it, when I click, 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 click. You ain't part of this group. Nah. You ain't Sidemen, you gook.
Like, no tea, no shade. I was literally standing there in my room, skanking like, you gotta do it again. Next person up was W2S. His name's Harry and he's kind of cute.
Yeah, you're leaving the Sidemen, but thankfully you made the other guys, but you didn't make me. So
and then Mr. dropped a track, and then Behzinga dropped a track, Zerkaa. Oh, they've just got ridiculous names. Oh, I don't know, but everybody and their uncle decided to drop a track.
they say there's a first time for everything, so tell me, Daddy, what the hell were you thinking?
This thing kind of pretty much bounced around. KSI dropped one, then Harry dropped one, KSI dropped another. But then what we're not expecting was for KSI's brother, Deji, aka Comedy Shorts Gamer, to get involved and decide to drop his own diss track into the mix.
I'm not the fire, I'm the match. I'm the one to start the I will burn you to the ground and extinguish you with piss.
I am like literally in love with Comedy Shorts Gamer, like in a I really want to like kind of just squat over his face kind of way. I don't know, he just seems like such a fun guy and like really loud, and I just feel like if I was ever to meet him, it would be the loudest adventure ever. Part of the reason that KSI decided to leave the group also was because he's spending a lot of time in Los Angeles with Ricegum. I do believe he was staying at Ricegum's pad. KSI has been focusing a lot of his time on his music and focusing all of his time on all the things he wants to do within the music industry. So I feel like it was kind of like a gradual thing. Like he decided that now is the time for me to move on. I've done everything that I need to do here with the Sidemen, but I need to move on. Now you guys remember I told you to put a pin in Ethan's name because Ethan was the one Sideman who had the least amount of subscribers. By the least amount of subscribers, I mean that this kid has got about 2.5 million subscribers, you know, because that's so little. Wish I could have 2.5 million subscribers. So it kind of seemed weird to me that the person that he had the most beef with, the most feud with, was the person with the least amount of subscribers. I personally think that possibly KSI's departure could have more to do with cross-pollinating with one member of the Sidemen who was struggling and lagging behind, who had the least amount of subscribers, to uplift him before he finally leaves. Now, whilst all of this was going on, I decided to search some information about who the Sidemen are, what it is that they're all about, and also just for me to get some background knowledge before making this video. Whilst on Reddit, I came across a feed, I don't know what you call it on Reddit, like a talk thing. I came across a feed of a bunch of people talking about a time when one of the members of the Sidemen was talking about YouTube algorithm and how a metaphorical beef with somebody can make the algorithm bounce from one person to another person to another person to another person, and all members involved cross-pollinating, and also that you would come up in the suggested list for somebody else's diss track or video, etc, etc.
How YouTube now works is if you create view loops, if you create this whole story between you where I have to loop from Jake Paul's channel to Logan Paul's channel to Jake Paul's channel to Logan Paul's channel, eventually the way the algorithm's going to work is you're going to be suggested together. Imagine if Sidemen went, right, you know what, FaZe Clan, fuck FaZe Clan, and they're like,
you
fuck
should have
Sidemen.
done this, by the way.
We should have strategized the whole beef between all of us. Like, there should have been a Sidemen beef. That's the whole thing. We're not
smart enough.
No, we are.
No, we're not smart enough.
We fully are.
This is also cited by another YouTuber called Marky, who had also cited this same thing a few weeks previous to me making this video. I thought that this was an important thing for me to note, that Marky also did say this, because I know so many times, no matter how often you find information on public forums, you must cite every individual who has ever encountered that information besides yourself. So this is my tribute to Marky. Marky, go! Woo! Because I always credit my references. Okay, so back to the story. I've kind of felt like this conversation conversation about the algorithm and how things bounces from one to another was very, very important. I felt like it kind of made sense that all of the Sidemen had decided to jump in, including Comedy Shorts Gamer, who is KSI's brother, to get in on the hype because views, and views equals money. Whether it's monetized or not, you're still going to get paid in the long run. It's about the longevity of the situation. This seems to be an argument that doesn't seem to be going anywhere. I mean, KSI and W2S have both done 2 separate diss tracks to one another.
And my diss track got more views than Creature, and I didn't even need a Ricegum feature.
With Comedy Shorts Gamer about to drop another one today.
You're a snake! You're trying to call me out on view! I see right through! You're irrelevant when it's just you!
And then it made me think about some other famous beefs. I mean, Team 10 ended up making that song that ended up going extremely viral and ended up bouncing back and forth with Ricegum, and Ricegum was doing diss tracks, and it was just everybody was gaining notoriety, money and success through these diss tracks. And that got a bitch thinking. I kind of thought to myself that I need in on this action. I want to be able to have a diss track and say everything that it is that I need to say with some aggression, with some pizzazz, with some hardcore lyrical bars and energy. You get me, bruv? So I began to think, I thought, how can I get in on this algorithm action? I thought to myself, who have I had an argument with recently? Who could that be? But then I thought, no, scratch that. There's no point in doing anything like that, you know? So I decided to make a diss track to all of the Sidemen, as well as KSI, as well as Comedy Shorts Gamer. And I was going to say everything that I felt about what's been happening over the past couple of weeks, because I think it's nothing more than a publicity stunt. I'm really excited about this. Without further ado, this big ass, long ass labor of love, everything that is written in this rap is written by yours truly, as the only drama channel with a drama degree. I present to you guys my very first rap on this YouTube channel, Stunt. Roll it. Okay. Yo, Petty Paige, that's my name. Snatching wigs, that's my game. Born to sing, not born to rap. But if you're talking shit, then your ass gets clapped. Bitches on the internet, trolls and ragdolls, that's my bet. Talking about me makes my pockets fat and my kitty juicy, moist, wet. P-E to the T-T-Y, twirl on my hips cause I know I'm fly. Overweight with so much to gain, I'm a nappy girl. T-Pain, Peppa Pig, I'm a hug. Bad bitch, I'm a dog. Will Ferrell with the jokes are foaming out my mouth, I never shut my gob. Hut one, hut two, big titties, big butt two, big belly, big thighs, but you ordered large, supersized. Everything I do is my first name, that's how the game is played. Petty all the MF time, Star Keisha, Cameron J. Little pricks with little dicks, talking about their penis size. If your penis was that big, you wouldn't need bragging rights. Sloppy second, passing girls around like pumpkin pie. This ain't no Thanksgiving, you're passing around your STIs. Send for each other, you're sending for subs. Making that money enlisted your bruv. You enlisted, man. This feud isn't real, you're not mad at them. Nah, you ain't mad. Publicity stunt, Kardashian. You can stunt on these haters, you can stunt on these hoes. It doesn't matter because money's all you know. You can stunt on these haters, stunt on these hoes. It doesn't matter because money's all you know. Writing raps is not my thing, I did it for the views. I'm upfront about my motives, can't say the same for you. Rice gave you an idea, a diss track would be fun. Team 10 saw him in town and Ricegum was stunned. Y'all can hide behind your keyboards, y'all can hide behind your keys, but when confronted in person is when you really see fuck boys and misogyny, using girls as commodities. Claim you have respect, sexual harassment, authorities. The symphony is It's orchestrated, straighted. The Sidemen on the down low. You can't be angry at your boss.
Can't be angry at your boss, bro.
He owns most of Upload. So when you're playing FIFA and you feel it in your soul, you better open wide, cause every hole's a goal. JJ didn't need you for the come up.
What?
You all needed him and that's a run up.
What?
So he gave you a hot pass to work on his music. Dame Dash. I bet you didn't even get that reference, bro. Dame Dash, co-owner of Rockefeller. You wouldn't know Rockefeller because you've not been signed to a major label, have you, bro?
Crazy venom.
You can stun on these haters, you can stun on these hoes. It doesn't matter because mine is all you know. You can stun on these haters, stun on these hoes. It doesn't matter because mine is all you know.
Okay. Okay.
Is that right? I'm petty than a motherfucker. So there it is. Yeah, I did that. That was me. Yeah, I did that. And I want to make sure that you guys know that although I am always going to talk crap, but I am more than just YouTube drama. In terms of everything that's been happening with KSI, WS2, the Sidemen, Comedy Shorts Gamer, I honestly think it's possibly one of the greatest publicity stunts that has ever been done on YouTube. And goddamn, I want a piece of that pie too. And if everything with the algorithm conspiracy is true, then I think it was a great way for KSI to help a friend out before his final departure as he leaves the Sidemen. Anyway, tell me what you guys think. Do you think this is one big publicity stunt? Do you think it's no more than Team 10 versus Ricegum-ish? Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Also, I'd really love to know what you think about me making this entire music video and this whole production. I'd also like to give a massive shout out to my fiance Gara. Thank you so much. He also does music videos and all of that stuff, so he was able to help me make this music video for something for you guys, and he hasn't been paid. He's been paid in other ways though. You know what I'm saying? Also, as always, please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't, I don't give a shit anyway. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys get a notification every single time that Petty Paige posts new content. I personally think that this was one of the best publicity stunts on YouTube for quite some time, and I'm just enjoying watching what people say, watching people's reactions, watching how it all goes down and how far these boys are willing to go. But that's just my opinion, and don't take my word for it because I'm just petty. Bye.
Too much money in the bank. I ain't tryna play no games. Fuck, I hate it gon' sack. I be on my hustle all day, little bitch. Stay in your place, motherfucker, I'm paid. Too much money in the bank. I ain't tryna play no games. Fuck, I hate it gon' sack. I be on my hustle all day, little bitch. Stay in your place, motherfucker.